Hey folks, I'm Dave. Welcome to the basement. So it has been a while since I've been around, and it's just been a hectic month. Lots of stuff going on, good and bad. But the end result is I haven't been listening to as many records or CDs as usual. But actually, I'm not here to talk about any of that stuff today. I want to talk about my friend Morten Osted, who is he's got a bit of a contest going over there on his channel, which it's going to be linked all over the place, I'm sure. But he's got a push to 650 subscribers, and so if you're not familiar with Morten, and I'm probably thinking most of the people who watch my channel already know of Morten, but bear with me, if you will. He's a great guy over there in Norway right now. He kind of bounces between Norway and Denmark, and he's got great taste in music, very eclectic taste. He's really big on promoting Scandinavian bands, particularly Norwegian bands, and he's just a really personable, friendly guy. A lot of his videos, he does kind of an about the town sort of walk, so we get a nice feel for some of the beauty of Scandinavia as he's out and about going to record shops and things like that. He's also a great cartoonist. All of his videos have some level of artistic quality to them. He incorporates a lot of drawings, and it's just really fun to watch his videos. And so what I thought I would do is, kind of try to help him out if I can get to that 650 subscriber mark. And he's having a contest to kind of go along with that. And it's a simple contest. He's asked for a couple of things. One, obviously, is to be a subscriber, which I am. The second is to create a video, and that's kind of what you're watching right now. The third thing is to mention three other people, encourage three other people in the VC to kind of check out Morten's channel and maybe subscribe if they like what they see. So I'm gonna take a guess that maybe some of these three guys are not subscribers to Morten already. So first is Steve Carlson, which I think most in the vinyl community knows. He's formerly of Michigan, now in Colorado doing his thing out there. So definitely, if you don't know Steve, which I would be surprised if you don't, but check out his channel as well. Second would be, how about Dwayne, the Rockin' Doc, over there in Western Canada. He's really into the power pop, new wave bands. He's got great taste in music as well. Definitely check out his channel. And third one, maybe Tom over at High Rant District over in Portland, Oregon. Definitely into punk, and I think Tom would really dig the kind of eclectic taste that Morten has. So so there's three shout outs. Hope you guys check out Morten's channel. The next challenge that Morten had put together was to name and show a record from a musician who is in your country, so in my case, the United States, who is of Norwegian descent. And so for that, so if anybody has watched my channel for any period of time, you know that I'm really big on promoting local, well, Michigan bands and artists. And so I'm going to make this about that. And I am going to talk about Iggy Pop. And of course, Iggy Pop is the alter ego of James Osterberg Jr., who was born here in Michigan, Ypsilanti, I believe, to be specific. And his father, James Osterberg Sr., although that's a Swedish name, he was adopted by a Swedish-American nurse. So when it comes to the Norwegian side of his family, his mother, Luella Christensen, she was born in Chicago. And here's a picture of Luella there, Mrs. Osterberg. To Harold Christensen, who was born in Copenhagen, Denmark, and Ragnhild Hansen, who was born in Oslo. So there is the not only Norwegian descent, but Norwegian, Danish, and sort of Scandinavian or Swedish descent as well. So hopefully that fits the bill, Morten, and maybe something that you might not have known. But anyway, of course you probably did. And then the final challenge was to show a record that was released in 1971, which is Morten's year of birth. And so for that, again, I'm going to stick to Michigan. And I am going to show Grand Funk's album, E Pluribus Funk. So yeah, this came out in 1971, obviously. It came out the same year as Survivor. And kind of unique cover. I really kind of dig this foil. It's, of course, terribly hard to show on the camera, but that's Shea Stadium there. They did this kind of as a egotistical boast about breaking the Beatles record for selling out Shea Stadium, which was kind of interesting. And of course, there's the guys on the cover. Now, this was the last album that they released as a trio. After this album, very shortly after this album, actually, Craig Frost joined the band, and they became a four-piece. So here is the inner. There's the guys. And as far as the music goes, this isn't a bad album. It is probably not their best, and at the time, I believe, when it was released, the reception was sort of mixed. It was... it's good, but it's not great. It's very similar to their typical sound. Of course, they were much more engaging as a live act, and for whatever reason, maybe it was Terry Knight's production, I don't know. They struggled to capture that energy a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times on vinyl. So anyway, that's it. That is the challenges I believe I've accepted and met. So yeah, everybody, I hope you would take a moment or two to check out Morten's channel and subscribe if you like what you see. And yeah, Morten, best of luck reaching 650, and I hope you get there soon. All right, take care, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon, hopefully.